Since the Marvel Cinematic Universe debuted, many people have seen every single Avengers movie and the dozens of movies that surround them. Yet they struggle to answer this basic question about the Avengers. I'm going to pose that question to you and see if you can get it right. Hey, how you doing? My name is Keston. Welcome to my channel on old school comic books. This episode is dedicated to Andrew C., who asked, how does the modern day Marvel Cinematic Universe relate to the Silver Age of comic books? That's a great question. Disney, in my opinion, has done a wonderful job adapting what happened in the 60s and making it relevant today. Nevertheless, there are some inconsistencies between what you see on TV or on the big screen compared to what happened in the original comic books. And that's where this question comes from. Who are the original 5 Avengers to appear in Avengers Comics #1 from 1963? You'll have 5 seconds to respond, but don't cheat, so no looking at Google. Yeah, that's really tough to pull all 5 Avengers from your head. So I'm going to help you out a little bit. I've listed 8 Avengers, only 5 of which are the originals. And one by one, I'm going to eliminate the Avengers that didn't appear in Avengers #1. Here's the list of 8. Let's take off the non-original members. Black Widow doesn't appear until issue number 29. Hawkeye doesn't appear until number 16. Now we're left with 6 Avengers. 5 of them are original and 1 joins them later. Which one is it? Oh my God, this blows my mind. It's Captain America. He's not an original Avenger. In fact, he appears in Avengers Comics #4. This is strange because there's a movie out there that says the original Avenger, Captain America, and he's actually not. I think these 5 are easier to remember if we go to the source. So hang with me for a few minutes and I'll show you the original cover of Avengers Comics #1. I'll show you a way to remember who the 5 original Avengers are. I'll show you my copy of Avengers 1, and plus I'll give you a sense of how much this book cost at different grades. Behold, friends, here you go. Avengers Comics #1, classic book of the Silver Age. On the front cover, you'll see Iron Man, the Hulk, and Thor. And if you look at the bottom, you'll see Ant-Man and Wasp. Of course, they're much smaller. Who are they fighting? Loki. What a cool cover. Now, I promised you an easy way to remember these 5 characters, and there's a mnemonic device that'll help out. An easy way to remember is I-Thaw. Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, and Wasp. Now for a little show and tell. Here is my copy of Avengers #1. It's low grade. It's about a 2.5 or a 3 out of 10. Nevertheless, it still looks pretty good for a book from 1963. Something else that's unusual about it is that if you zoom in here, you can see that it's 9 pence as opposed to 12 cents. This is the UK version of the book, which is a little bit cheaper than the US version. Nevertheless, still hard to come by. Now, this book in this grade is about $2,000. It would be slightly more, maybe $2,500 if it were from the US. As you go up in grade, the book gets more expensive. So a mid-grade copy, a 5 or a 6, would be about $5,000, $6,000. Now, if we were to go up to the nosebleed grades, which are much, much rarer, then you could spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars. For example, a 9.4, which is near mint, would put you back at least $100,000. Thanks for hanging out with me. That was fun. Hopefully you can use that question to quiz your own friends about how much they know about the Avengers. Remember, I-Thaw. Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, and Wasp. If you like the content, please hit that subscribe button or like, or leave me a comment, or just check out my other videos. Thanks so much again for hanging out with me. Hope to see you real soon.